Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andrew from AR Media. In tonight's video, I want to review Shutter Island on 4K UHD Blu-ray. Now this is a favorite of mine, and I imported this from the UK over the weekend and gave it a watch, so let's go over the movie briefly. Now I don't want to spoil anything about this movie, but if you're a fan of thrillers at all, this is one you have to check out. I consider this a modern masterpiece, and I really think this is underrated. Leonardo DiCaprio gives a fantastic performance, as well as Mark Ruffalo, and this one will have you guessing the whole time, and is just a great movie. Scorsese knocks it out of the park as usual. Highly recommend the film itself. Now let's get to the video quality. So this is a 4K digital intermediate, and this looks fantastic. Now this is a nice increase in the Blu-ray. You'll see a nice increase in detail on the suits, on the landscapes outside of the prison, inside of the prisons. You'll see a lot more detail than you did on the Blu-ray. Also, depth is improved, separating the foreground from the background, and this was shot on film, and that actually had me worried a little bit. I thought maybe the film grain would be a bit more noticeable in the 4K, and I'm glad to say that it really isn't. This is one of the thinnest layers of film grain I've seen. It's a very cinematic transfer, so you will get some soft spots. It's not going to be the sharpest transfer, but that's inherent to the source, and really it's a beautiful cinematic transfer with a perfect layer of grain to complement it. And now let's get to the standout part on the disc, and that's going to be the Dolby Vision, in my opinion. This is a very dark movie in a lot of the sections of it, especially towards the second half. And in the Blu-ray, it's very hard to make out some specific scenes, specifically one late night inside the prison. And what I will say is that Dolby Vision really helped out with the shadow detail here. Making out specifics in that scene was a lot easier, as well as anytime they went out in the nighttime, anytime they were walking around the jail cells, it was a lot easier to make out the shadow detail with no black crush evident at all. Now the Dolby Vision also shined in outdoor scenes, but nothing really popped off the screen and nothing too punchy. Just give it a nice cinematic natural look to the Dolby Vision, but really added a lot in my opinion. Now let's get to the audio quality. So this has the same audio track as the Blu-ray, so this is a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 track, and although I have nothing to complain about, the surrounds were good, dynamics were good, vocals were good, I do wish this got the Atmos or DTS:X immersive upgrade, but sadly we did not get that, and this movie really is okay with just the 5.1, and it did a great job with the sound. Anyway guys, I would say wait for a sale on this one unless you're in the UK. In the UK this is very fairly priced at around £16. I paid about $25 to import this, so I wouldn't say that's too much, but you could wait for this to come to the US. Even though it's a great transfer, there's so many movies coming out in the US that I don't think you need to run to import it, but if this is a favorite of yours like it is mine, go ahead and import it from Amazon.uk for sure. Anyway guys, I hope you like my review. Please check the links in the description if you're interested in purchasing any of these items. It really helps out the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.